Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a makeup video using all of the products that I absolutely hate or just I don't like. And so this took a long time for me to film in terms of getting the courage to do this because I, for one, am such a perfectionist that it really bothers me when makeup application just isn't going my way. And I'm sure some of you guys can understand my point of view. So it took me a while to film this video, and honestly a lot of you guys have been requesting this video for a long time. So I was like, okay, alright, I'll take the one for the team. And I did, and I created this look using only products that I hate. And some of them are high-end, some of them are low-end. So yeah, if you want to see how I accomplished this look using products that I absolutely hate, keep watching guys. So I have my little box of goodies that's full of stuff that I don't really like. This is the makeup that I basically don't use and I typically avoid using by all means, and this should be really interesting. So for this I'm going to be using the Baby Skin Primer. I don't really like this primer. I feel like it's too silicone-y. Like, it's not a bad primer, I just don't love it. It just sits there. On top of that, it clogs my pores, so I'm not a big fan. I'm just going to apply that everywhere. Next, I'll be using a foundation, and the first thing I'm going to be using is the Tarte CC Medium Colored Clay CC Primer, and it's this. I believe this is $18 at this point. I'm pretty sure it went down in price. This is actually not my color. I am much lighter than this tone. I believe I'm a light medium, and I'm just going to go ahead and apply it. And now I'm just going to take my Marc Jacobs foundation, the Face 1 brush, and I'm just going to go ahead and smoothen that out. So I don't hate it, I don't love it, it didn't really give me any coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with a different foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC Face and Body. This is in the shade N3, so it's a neutral tone. I don't love this foundation, I don't hate it, it kind of just doesn't do anything for me. So just taking my Marc Jacobs brush, I'm just going to dip it in and start coating. And I'm just going to go ahead and buff it in. This brush is doing amazing at applying this foundation. I'm just saying, you go Marc Jacobs. Like, this is just applying so beautifully. I still don't like it, but not absolutely hating it. So that's pretty much it for foundation. I don't hate it, I don't love it. This is not my favorite foundation. So to set it, I'm just gonna go ahead and use my MAC Studio Fix Plus powder in the C4. I don't hate this powder, I don't love it. I just feel like it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I don't understand the hype with this powder. Literally, everyone used to talk about it. Everybody was obsessed with it. I don't understand the hype. Let me know. I remember I was in high school and I used to have this and everybody was like, this is so full coverage. And like, in comparison to powders I have now, this is not that full coverage, guys. So I don't know. And I'm just taking the Face 2 brush from Marc Jacobs, and I'm just setting my foundation with this, and I'm just topping it in. This is a great brush for topping in powder foundation, by the way, if you're curious. I don't even think this is like the correct shade for me. Like, none of these foundations I think are like the right shade. So maybe like together. So I set my foundation. This isn't a horrible powder, I just don't love it. Like, I feel like people overhype it, and I don't think it's that great of a powder. I don't think it's that great of a foundation. It kind of just exists to exist. I don't think it's amazing, I don't think it's awful. I don't love it though. Like I said, this is one of these powder foundations that just sit in my drawer and I never touch. So what is next? So for contouring, oh dear god, this is going to be either awful or great, or I don't even know. I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Contour by Facestudio, and this is in the shade 01 Light. I got this product in Europe before it was released in the United States, and I hated it. It was way too ashy. I haven't used it since that one time I used it, so we're going to see how this works out. Maybe it'll turn out amazing, and maybe I'm going to rip my face off. I'm gonna take my MAC 187 brush, and I'm just gonna try to buff this in. I'm already hating it. Can y'all even see that? I feel like, oh wait, that's the wrong side. This is like a super ugly, like awkward ash brown color. I don't like it. So for the sake of this video, I'm trying to make it work, but that did absolutely nothing. Nothing. So the next product, and this is to set that, is the Master Sculpt in Light Medium Contouring Palette by Maybelline. So this is another Maybelline product that I also got while I was in Europe at the airport, and I don't think I like this at all because I haven't really used it. So let's see. That highlighting shade looks amazing actually. No, but it's not. I just swatched it. Yeah, I don't think I used this at all because I think I used it like one time because the brush is like brand new. It comes with a little brush. So I'm using the Marc Jacobs The Shape Brush, and I am just going to dig into this product and see what's good. That's much better. So what I forgot to do was blend out my nose contour. So contouring is finished. I don't mind this for my nose contour. I like the tone on my nose. I don't like it on my cheeks, the cream contour. As far as the Master Sculpt that I hated, I kind of like it. Next, for like slight highlighting, I am going to be using the Too Faced No Filter Selfie Powder. You know, I don't understand why this was ever overhyped. I think I bought it when it first came out. I returned it and then it was on sale for $16 and I bought it just for the sake of buying it. I'm a big Too Faced fan, so I will literally buy anything Too Faced even if I don't like it. And for $32 I returned it, but for 16, 15 bucks I was like, alright. And I don't love it because I don't use it at all. I think it's kind of pointless. So I'm gonna be taking the Sunrise, I'm putting that underneath my eyes because apparently that's where you're supposed to put them because it's a yellow powder. But again, I feel like these powders don't do anything. They're a perfect illusion. Next, I'm going to take the Moon River, which is that light purple lavender shade, and I'm just going to use that as a highlighting shade and hope to God it highlights. I feel like that did nothing. That did nothing. I also have this Kiko, oh, it's a highlighting blush. Okay, and this is Pearly Rock, and it's this beautiful champagne-y color. I bought this when I was in Italy about 2 years ago. I want to say 2 to 3 years ago. 2 years ago for sure. And I bought this because it was Kiko Milani, and that was before they had a store here in America. And when you swatch this, I don't know if you can see that, but it just looks absolutely amazing. And I bought it because at the time, highlighters weren't as hyped up as they are right now. Like, it wasn't even a trend. Nobody was really highlighting. I mean, people were highlighting, but it wasn't a trend. And I bought this because I didn't have any highlighter. I never used it because it doesn't show up on my skin tone, like at all. So I'm gonna be using a big fat fluffy brush. I'm gonna be using this little poofy brush for eyeshadow. It's kind of huge, and let's just hope that this works. Bam. And I'm just gonna go ahead and highlight. There's a glow, but I don't love it. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. Okay, so I finished highlighting. I don't love this. You know why I don't love it? And I just remembered as I was applying it. It's so chalky looking. Like, I don't know if it's showing off on camera. I'm looking at my viewfinder on my laptop and it looks kind of good as far as how it looks on camera, but in person, it looks so cakey. It looks like 100 layers of powder. Okay, so I have another highlighter that I haven't tried in forever, and this is the Nars Albatross highlighter, and it's just this white yellow color that I never use. I bought it was like $30 and I thought that was so expensive, and I thought it was gonna be bomb as fuck because it's so overhyped, or it was at the time. I never used it, so I'm just gonna go ahead. Well, I'd be damned. It looks good. I don't hate it. It's really bright though. Like, in person, it looks like I have this yellow strobe light on my face. I don't know. I don't hate it. I'm actually kind of shocked right now. This worked out better than I thought it was. Maybe it's this brush. Like, maybe I need to find a bigger version of this brush that I don't know where I have it from. Moving on to eyebrows. Okay guys, so as y'all know, I am the biggest dip brow fan in the world, and the Brow Definer by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I just love them. That's like my favorite go-to. So I have the Maybelline Brow Drama Pro palette. I hate this palette. I think I did a review on it at one point. I'm not entirely sure. And I did like it when I first got it, but the more I use it, the more I hate it. And I stopped using it. And then I have this Soñia Kushak Brow Kit Rich Alert 12. It contains 4 shades and it looks like that. These are like cream brow shades, and as y'all can tell, back in the day I used this a lot. I haven't used this in forever. And I'm actually gonna start off with this, see how it goes. I'm gonna go ahead with that dark greenish color. It's like an olive brown. I don't understand why, but it is. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eyebrow and I'll be right back. I finished doing my brows using the Soñia Kushak Brow Alert palette and I hate it. My eyebrows look so gross, but maybe on camera they'll look amazing. I'm just trying to make things work at this point. So for eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using the Naked Urban Decay Smokey. I was using this the other day on my friend to create a look for her. To be honest guys, I have never struggled so much with the palette like I did with this one. I just felt like none of the colors were what you would think they would be. I was just having a hard time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use Slanted in this set and I'm going to use that as a transition shade maybe. It's too dark I think. And I'm just gonna bring it down into my lid. And next, I'm just gonna take Black Market, which is this dark shadow, and I'm just gonna put it all over my crease. And next, I'm just taking Dagger, and I'm adding that to the crease a little bit. Wiping off the excess. And then in the middle of my lid, I'm just gonna take Armor, which is this beautiful like gunmetal color. I'm going to wet my brush before doing so, and I'm going to put Armor right in the middle of my lid. Oh, that looks so pretty. Like this is working out. Next, I'm just gonna take the 13, which is this white color, and I'm just gonna put that right underneath my brow bone. Like, I feel like this side is blended out perfectly and this side is kind of a little bit more butchered. But you know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that because, like, you know when you're frustrated and things are just, like, not going to work out the way you want to, so you're just kind of rolling? That's what I'm doing. And I'm gonna wet the brush again and I'm going to go and take Slanted and I'm gonna do that color underneath my eye. This is kind of funny because this is how I used to do my makeup in high school. So maybe I should have done doing my makeup the way I used to do in high school. Minus the eyebrows. I didn't fill in my eyebrows because my hair covered up my eyebrows. Okay, so that's basically done with this palette. So for mascara, I'm going to be using the Supersizer by CoverGirl. And I believe I've talked about this before. I hate this mascara so much. I just feel like all it does is weigh down my lashes. It doesn't really do anything for me. Like, I don't love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just coat my lashes. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my lower lashes, and yeah, I don't like this mascara at all. Okay guys, so now for my lips, I'm going to be using the Kylie Jenner lip kit. I'm gonna use her black lipstick, and I'll be using her black lip liner. Though I will say though, her lip liners are bomb. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my lips now. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take Dark Night, which is a matte black liquid lipstick from Kylie Cosmetics, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it over the lip liner and see if I still hate it and if the results are still the same. The last time I tried it, it came out super flaky and gross, so we're just gonna see. Okay guys, so that basically concludes this look. I don't hate it, I don't love it. This was definitely an experience. So that's basically it guys, that basically concludes this whole look. I have to say guys, I don't hate it. I don't love it by any means, but I don't hate it. I thought that at the end of this video, I was just going to absolutely hate my look. I was going to like literally break down in tears or something, but I don't hate it. The only thing I do hate, however, is my eyebrows. My eyebrows are so botched, like Jesus, take the wheel. Please. Other than that, everything is like not amazing, but I don't hate it. Even the contour worked out, and that highlight is to die for. And my lips, I actually don't hate it. I don't hate Kylie. I misjudged your products. I don't hate this lip. I still hate some of your other colors, but I don't hate this lip. I just don't like how dry my lips look. You can see like every crevice, every like line on my lips. That's the only thing I don't like. And I like this eye look. I do like this eye look. I like that it's like that gunmetal color. Like I look like I could go to a rock show if I was still 16 and I did my makeup like this. But I like this look guys. I really enjoyed it. Even though the process was somewhat unpleasant knowing that you were going to fail using these products. That being said, guys, that basically concludes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope y'all watched it to the very end. And if you did, put the word bananas in the comments so I know that you watched all the way to the very end. Let me know what your most hated product is in your makeup collection. And if you like this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you say hello down in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Add me on Snapchat at DGAFpanda to keep up with me on the daily. And if you are ever in any type of like makeup questions or whatever, you can hit me up on Snapchat. I'll more than likely reply to you. And yeah, guys, until next time, DGAFpanda out.